Hey kids. So I struggled with a few things as a kid. Talking to people, keeping my temper in check, and the worst one of all, not being able to tie my shoelace. I wasn't able to tie my shoelace until I was probably about 13 or 14. And it was because as a kid I would have Velcro shoes, and I had those shoes for such a long time that when I got laces, I was kind of already too old to ask how to do it. It was kind of embarrassing. But yeah, so around about like 13, probably about 14, I still didn't know how to tie my shoelace. I would tuck my shoelaces into the side of my shoe at school and stuff like that. And it was always very, embarrassing to ask. Anyway, when I was about 13 or 14, I was watching Big Daddy, which is a film I've watched many, many times. But it comes across the point where the kid's trying to tie a shoelace, and he has the ears and you fold them into each other. And that's how I learned how to tie my shoelace. So I thought that because this channel is filled with stuff of me teaching you things, I might as well teach you something I struggle with for a very long time. I hope you never have to use this, and I hope that I can teach you pretty early on and everything's fine. But if the point arises where you still don't know how to tie your shoelace, it's okay, I was there too. So let me go and get my beaten up shoes. Okay, here is my shoelace. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to do this where you can see it, but I'm gonna try my best to teach you how to tie a shoelace. Now, the first thing is to make the basic hold. So you literally just cross them over like an X, and one goes under the other. This is pretty simple, right? And then you bring this down. This bit here is pretty much how tight it's gonna be on you, right? It's the first point of tension on your foot. Again, you make an X, one goes under the other, and you bring it out. Pretty simple. Now, this is simple when I show you, but it will be a bit hard when you first start to do it because you don't know where to put your hands and your fingers. But the way I've understood it is you're making two ears, two circles, and you're doing the exact same thing as what you do here. You're pretty much just tying them together really easily. So I'll show you pretty quickly. I'm hoping that this will pick up. So I'm making two circles, right? Like this. And they do the same thing. They cross over to make an X, and one goes under the other, and then you pull shut. It's the same thing. So you make an X, one goes under the other, you pull it to the point that you're okay with, and then you're probably going to do this. You're probably going to get the circle and you're going to go like this, right? And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you have two circles, they're like ears. Make an X, one goes under the other. Now, when you do this, you've got to make sure that you've got your two ears, right? I don't know if you can see that. One ear here, one ear here. You've got to make sure that these parts don't come out of the knot, because if they come out of the knot, the whole thing will fall apart. So now if I pull, I never know which one it is, but if you pull one of the, I forget what these are called, not thimbles, the little plastic bits on the thing, the whole thing will just fall apart and it will come on loose. So you need to make sure that you keep them in the knot itself. Again, so the way I would do this is I'd get my index fingers and rest them on the string. Then with my thumb and my middle fingers, I will pinch them together to make two little ears. So you're basically wrapping the, what are they called again? Shoelace, Jesus. The shoelace around your index finger using your middle finger and your index. Then once that happens, they're there, and then you can just go ahead and do the exact same motion. Now when you're pulling, you see there's a circle here. You want that to be shut as quick as possible without these coming out. And that's about it. The more you do it, the faster you'll get. And yeah, I hope that you'll never have to use this video. But if you do, practice makes perfect. And don't worry. I think I've spent more of my life not knowing how to tie my shoelace than I have knowing how to even right now. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.